Once upon a time, there was a king who ruled a rich and happy kingdom. But the king was worried. His only daughter, the princess, was old enough to get married, but he could not find the right person for her. One day, the king called his trusted advisor, the Raj Guru. The king looked sad, and the Raj Guru asked, "Your Majesty, what troubles you?" The king replied, "I cannot find a good husband for my daughter. She deserves the best." The Rajguru smiled and said, "Let me look at her horoscope. Maybe it can give us some answers." When the Rajguru read the princess's horoscope, he was surprised. He saw that the princess was meant for greatness. Whoever married her would become very powerful. A king could become an emperor, and an emperor could rule the world. But the Rajguru's heart filled with greed. Why should someone else become so powerful, he thought. If I marry her, I will rise to the top. So he hid his selfish thoughts and told the king, "Your Majesty, there is a problem. If the princess marries, it could hurt your family. But I have an idea. Put her in a chest filled with jewels and let it float down the river. The river will take her to the right man." The king did not want to do this, but he agreed. The princess was confused and sad, but she did what her father asked. She climbed into the chest, and tears ran down her face. "Where will this river take me?" she wondered. The chest floated down the river under the moonlight. Far away, a young prince was resting after hunting. He saw something strange in the water. "What is that?" he asked his soldiers. They pulled the chest out of the river. When they opened it, they were amazed to find a beautiful princess inside. The prince asked, "Who are you, and how did you get here?" The princess told him her story, and the prince felt sorry for her. "If my fate is tied to the one who opens this chest, then I am honored. Will you marry me?" he asked. The princess smiled through her tears and said, "Yes, I will marry you." The prince put a golden ring on her finger, and their marriage was promised. Meanwhile, the Rajguru was waiting for the chest. He had told his students, "Bring the chest to my room and lock the door. No matter what, do not open it." When the chest finally arrived, the Rajguru was excited. He closed the door and thought, "My fortune is inside this chest." But when he opened it, a loud roar came from the chest. It was not the princess. It was a bear. The prince had tricked the Rajguru. The bear had been captured by the prince during his hunt, and the prince placed it in the chest to fool anyone who found it. The bear attacked the Rajguru, who screamed for help. But the students, remembering his strict instructions, did not open the door. "We must not open it, no matter what he says," the monitor reminded them. As the bear attacked, the Rajguru's greed led to his downfall. His selfishness and trickery brought him only pain. The story teaches us an important lesson. Greed and lying will lead to trouble, but being honest and humble brings happiness. The Rajguru wanted to use the princess's destiny for his own gain, but in the end, he lost everything. On the other hand, the prince was kind and respected fate. Because of this, he found love and a bright future. This story tells us to trust in destiny, act with kindness, and never let greed control us. What is meant for us will come in its own time, and it is always better to do things the right way.